Okay, don't know what happened there. But we should be good. You see the door open. So. What's that gong? Think?
This place wasn't built for the living.
Autosave successful. That's what I want to see. Lay down. Big set of doors. It's locked. There's a viewing porch there, though. Oh, that doesn't look like a trap. Perception.
A dead language? Something ancient must have been worshipped here.
My faith protects me.
Elminster's not around, so might as well.
Someone there?
Can't give up now.
Looks like a
Nasty
trap.
surprise. Caution is warranted here.
A trap. Oh, this ought to go well. Oh my god! Can I reroll? Fuck me!
A trap.
I'd better be
Someone
careful
doesn't
not to
like
trigger that thing.
visitors.
Another trap. Yeah, not doing that shit again. I don't even have anything to disable it, so. Ooh, yeah. Sword.
Strange coin. I wonder what it's worth.
These coins can power infernal engines. Anything higher than 14? Oh. Take it off.
About my magic.
At least things have stayed interesting.
A long way to go still.
I've got a long road ahead.
Alright. Alright, rabbits. It's locked.
How you go?
Ah, for fuck's sake. Ow, everything is on fire. Everything is fire. Oh my god. Everything was just fire. Holy hell.
This place wasn't built for the living.
Oh, now that we know what we're looking for, I guess.
Someone doesn't like visitors.
A dead language? Something ancient must have been worshipped here. Be wary. This place is trapped.
Be careful.
Be
There are
cautious.
traps about.
A strange coin. I wonder what it's worth.
can disable this, we could probably come back here. I'm just gonna save right here.
Whatever comes, I'm ready.
Quite ready for you.
Shame it doesn't show the jewelry. I hate it when games do that. Musical instrument. Well, oh, I shouldn't say hate. It's more like annoyed, honestly. Can I? Ah. Not proficient.
armed scribes, but no sign of a struggle.
I wonder what was so subversive about their words that they commanded protection.
That's Jurgle, scribe of the dead. I didn't think anyone still worshipped him.
The inscription is in a language unknown to you.
That's curious. Hells. Something just woke up down here.
Let them come. The darkness can be to our advantage.
Mistra Rill. May it please Mistra.
Well, so much for peace. Best be on my way.
Let's have some courage. A better position.
to press ahead.
Shall we dance?
Alright.
The witching hour.
What do you mean I can't hit him from right there? Okay.
Curiosity trumps combat, then.
Path is.
Blood comes easy these days. On my way.
Let's go.
I speak, they burn.
Another fight. Let's go. Breathe deep and move.
Let's have some fun.
Let me recite their demise. With ease.
No choice but to keep going. They didn't want to surrender their valuables, even after death.
Let's have a look at the loot. It isn't for your pockets only.
Alright. Let's see what's in
A
here.
lot of effort to hide one sarcophagus.
Here lies the guardian of tombs. Through knowledge comes atonement.
a lich. Oh, aren't you pretty?
So he has spoken, and so thou standest before me. Right, as always. What a curious way to awaken. Now, I have a question for thee. What is the worth of a single mortal's life?
What manner of undead are you to ask such
I am not the same as those thou hast slain, if that is what thou askest. Wilt thou answer my question?
Okay, fair enough.
So, I ask again, what is the worth of a single mortal life? I am curious by what standards thou shalt judge. Very well. I am satisfied. We have met, and I know thy face. We will see each other again at the proper time and place. Farewell.
He's cool. What's in his stuff? Yeah, alright, we'll take his stuff. He doesn't need it. Okay. Withers.
What a mess the ages cause. We have nothing more to discuss. Continue on thy way, as if I were not here. I must attend this place after so many years away. We will see each other again soon. The mechanics of fate would be difficult to explain to one such as thyself. Regardless, it will occur.
Ominous. I mean, let's go through the giant hole in the wall, see where that goes, yeah? What's over there, actually? Nothing.
What's that?
Still have no
Too
shit.
tight. I'll need a shovel.
So, do you have loves waiting for you once this is all over?
You know what? That is not the easiest of questions for me to answer.
You mean just waiting? Like a lovesick puppy? Short-term amusements are much less hassle.
Let's see if one of these keys opens the front door. Ow.
Time and the elements have left the plaque unreadable.
That's a shame. That's way too high up. Oh, so that's where the door goes to. Alright. That's where the ladder was. That's just okay. 48? Yeah, we got time. Oh. What is this? Dagger? Spear. Alright, let's see what's up here. Jump. Oh, that's cool. I think this just goes towards the chapel. Yeah. Awesome. Let's see where it goes. No, it does go towards the chapel.
Of course it's dangerous. One of them carved up Zorru's whole squad.
So let's leave it.
And let the goblins have it? No. We take it to the grove. Zorru was right. Yellow as a toad and twice as ugly.
Oh,
The
there she is.
thing's dangerous. Leave it for the goblins to kill.
And if it escapes, how will you... Oh, a guest.
Your skull pounds in response to the prisoner's white-hot stare. Her lips don't move, yet you hear her voice.
Get rid of them.
Your quarry looks dangerous, but I've handled worse. Leave it to me and get to safety. Okay. Don't fail me now. You failed me. Oh, that was a 9. I thought that was a 2. I can't see from this far.
He's right. Let's go. We need to check out that blast. You didn't hear it? Shook our camp good, so we came for a look.
This ought to be easy. It's only a 5. And a 10. Plus all these unneeded modifiers. And that's what we call overkill.
Northwest. Look for Nettie. Whatever your wound, she can mend it.
And be careful. There are goblin traps everywhere.
Nymessa, come.
Enough gawking. Get me down.
Say please.
Never.
Observe and listen.
Enough
You'll
talk.
hear goblins
Get me
before
down.
you see them.
As you say.
Questionable intellect. Unsurprising.
Release me, or enjoy a future as Geich.
What's that?
Mind flayers. The atrocities we are becoming. I know a remedy. Release me and I will share it. You try, my...
Okay, so how do I get her down? Do I just shoot her down? Do
Enough
shoot.
dawdling. Get me down.
We shall try again.
The tadpole hasn't yet scrambled all your senses. Auspicious. But the longer we wait, the more it consumes. My people possess the cure for this infection. I must find a creche. You will join me.
Careful. She obviously sees your kindness as weakness. Don't let her take advantage.
A pity that. I made an offer and you accepted. Your fantasy is not my burden. You may as well suggest a wyvern bow to worms. The cure I offer will suffice as thanks. It is many things. A hatchery, a training grounds, a shelter.
Githyanki protocol is clear. When infected with a Geich tadpole, we must report to Augustil for purification.
Come here, doggo.
You are full up. Dismiss your weakest warrior.
Very well, but heed my words.
The Horned Ones mentioned a camp. One there, this Zoru, has seen Githyanki.
A creche must be near. I must interrogate this Zoru. Our very lives depend on it. I will be at your camp. Do not keep me waiting.
Oh. She's a lovely warrior, isn't she?
Broken. Must have been here a while.
Let's make our way towards the camp, and then if we can rest there, we'll rest
I
there.
hear
If not,
shouting up ahead.
we should check it out, but be careful.
Open the bloody gate! Nobody gets in! Zevlor's orders! That pack of goblins will be on us any second! What's going on? Goblins are on our tail! Open the gate, Zevlor, now! You let goblins here? Where is the druid? Please! There's no time!
What the fuck is that?
By the nine hells! Open the gate!
Despicable creatures.
Shit! Form a line! Damnable roach! Provoke the blade! And suffer its sting.
But we have the high ground, and we are at one of those spawn locations. That is hilarious.
Let's do it.
How did you miss? Got some allies here, so that's good.
Get to the high ground! Raiders! Guard the bastards! For the absolute!
Glory. Boy! Took a javelin to the fucking chest.
My sickle and sword!
Why did you not kill the other one?
Still breathing, despite everything.
I'll bleed every last one of you!
survival is all that matters.
These mortals be.
I wonder if this is worth the cost. Good.
They were tenacious. I wonder what they wanted here, other than bloodshed.
A taste of goblins to come, I fear. Must be a horde nearby.
There are children here, you fool!
We was running for our lives.
You led them straight to us, and you let them take the druid too? Unbelievable!
And who the hell are you again?
Show some respect. This man saved your pathetic life.
Well, I didn't ask for any goddamn help.
Please, you were begging me to open the gate. Anything to save yourself, you coward!
The human's eye twitches. He's about to blow.
Try to beat 10. Come on, baby. Boom, baby.
Enough! Squabbling is pointless. The goblins have found us.
At least we agree on that.
More goblins could be on their way.
I'm more worried about this parasite than a few goblins. We need a healer.
Zevlor.
Forgive that display. Aradin's a blowhard, but that's no cause for me to join him. Thank you for your help out there. I'm Zevlor. Well met. I should warn you, visitors are no longer welcome in this grove. Whatever your business, I'd see to it quickly. The druids are forcing everyone out. This attack will only strengthen their resolve. There have been several attacks by different monsters. The druids blame us outsiders for drawing them here. Nobody's welcome anymore. They've started a ritual. Stay, but we'll be slaughtered if we leave. We're no fighters. I've tried. Korga, their new first druid, won't even see me. You, though? I know it's not your business, but she owes you for saving this place. Perhaps you could persuade her. For more time to prepare, if nothing else.
Really? We're messengers now.
We'd owe you a great debt. If we're forced to leave now, we won't make the city. You'll find the druids at the heart of the grove. Please, make them see sense before more lives are lost. Find me in the caves. I need to let people know we're moving.
Fair enough. Alright, let's head into the caves.
This is about your precious Baldur's Gate.
I care about our lives, our future.
No, you just care about your stupid apprenticeship.
Take that back, right now.
Hells, we can't just leave. They're kin.
I'll not gamble our lives, our futures, on people who are as good as dead. We must leave for Baldur's Gate at once.
Can we all just take a moment, please?
What's the point in blades and spells if we don't bloody use them? We should stay. These people aren't fighters. We can help.
Or yell louder. That's fine too.
Just like I was saying, I don't want all these lives on my conscience. We need to stay.
Zerg. Fine. We'll stay. If we survive, it'll make for a good story, I suppose.
Thank you, Roland.
Pickpocket? I'm not gonna pickpocket a motherfucker.
How long until Roland shows off his...
We should have left by now. Damnation! Instead, we're just sitting here, practically begging to be attacked. Staying is a mistake. And what about us? There's every chance we've doomed ourselves by helping these people. We will end up fodder for some goblin's blade, all because Leah insists on helping every wounded foe we see. Our best chance to make it to Baldur's Gate is on our own. This place is lost. You are looking at Leroican's newest apprentice.
Who?
Yes, that Leroican.
That didn't
the
narrow it down?
greatest wizard in Baldur's Gate.
Still doesn't narrow it down.
I've heard that name before. A young man, yes? Lives in Ramesses Tower in the upper city.
The very same.
Word in Waterdeep has it he's a bit of a cad. But you say he's an accomplished wizard.
Of course he is. The greatest spellcaster along the Sword Coast. As if I'd settle for a lesser mentor.
In that case, I'd very much appreciate it if you could arrange an introduction, should we reach the city.
If it's powerful acquaintances you're after, you have to look no further than yours truly. Few can match me, in either magic or talent. In years to come, you will boast of this meeting, I can assure you. May we meet again in Baldur's Gate, my friend.
Good work, kids. You're all heroes. Each and every one of you.
I'm gonna have to take a quick
Good work,
break.
kids. You're all heroes.
Be right back.
Each and every one of you. If we left, we could.
more spells. I just really oh my. Okay, so let us buff and debuff. I don't need any more magic to be dealing with. Holy hell.
I'm proud of you, kids.
This place is a bloody death trap, not a sanctuary. You should clear off while you can. Goblins out forever.
Go on.
This is
Make
no
me
fortress,
proud.
and we're no warriors.
The Blade of Frontiers. What a thrill for the children.
They're tough kids. Smart, too. The future's in good hands.
Why is his repair on his back? It should be on his hip. That's weird.
Go on. Give me a best shot. Not bad. Again.
I can't do it. I'm not like you.
Umi, I don't need you to be like me. You just have to buy enough time to run. Come on. I believe in you. You can do this. You're on the right path, Umi. Go on now. Practice what you've learned. Well met. The Blade of Frontiers at your...
The man's smile bends downward, and his thoughts become yours. You are the Blade of Frontiers, racing through the wastes of Avernus. Just ahead, a diabolical figure, red skin, single curled horn, blazes with flame, bloodied great axe held high.
Hell's great fires. You were on the ship.
Who's that woman?
You saw her then. Advocatus Diaboli.
Advocatus Diaboli, a devil's advocate, a champion in the blood war between diabolical forces and demons.
Her name is Karlak, an archdevil soldier I swore on my good eye to kill. I tracked her through the hells to the Mind Flayer ship, but the damned Illithids infected me before I could end her. She's out there now, preying on the innocent. I don't kill her, she'll leave behind nothing but a trail of corpses.
Make it easier to find her then.
I'd be a fool if it didn't. I know the stories. Doomed to shed my skin, become a Lithid, and there's no coming back. But I haven't sprouted any tentacles. Least not yet, thank Baldur. Could just be good luck. But sooner or later, it's bound to run out. An excellent suggestion, but your party's full up. Still, when the time comes, call for the blade. I won't be long to answer. A splendid plan. We'll talk more there.
Why did Gale approve of that?
This is boring. We should train against real goblins.
That's a horrible decision. All I did was knock on the door.
Goblins, druids. This grove is a death trap. Grab what you can and get out. That's my advice. What to bring?
How long do you think we've got before the goblins come?
We're exposed now.
Thanks for fighting off those goblins. If
If you need to replace any gear,
Just ask. My selection's pretty slim. I had to leave most of my equipment in Elturel. Of sorts. Used to be a bread and butter tinsmith before Elturel fell into Avernus. These days my talents are more eclectic. Learned a lot in my time in the Hells. Hope to forget most of it. But between you and me, there's nothing in all the realms like the utter power of infernal machinery. Alas, my offerings are far more humble these days.
Look at that. Actually sell stuff now. Neat. I think the stairs use that. That I will give you all my respect. Oh, I had that. Why do you have equipped items? Automatically re-equip. That's my hammer, so I'm keeping. Gloves. Speak with the dead. Yeah, cool.
gate.
My love, you break caravan escort for 3 days. You quit in the middle of your shift.
You sound
Is
like
that
you're
everything?
It
I
was
think
his
that's
caravan.
everything.
I'll get rid of the crossbow. Okay.
You're exposed now.
Oh, that's a 2.
Looking for steel? I have, well, something close.
I wonder if I could turn off helmet. I'll need booze.
What I wouldn't choose for better tools.
And you quit in the middle of your shift.
You sound like your father.
Well, it was his caravan.
Damn druids. Who uses wooden tools?
Oh my god, that is spiky as hell.
I am not grumpy. Scowl on your face when you find your trouble. You're an idiot.
I wonder what the next move is.
Is that everything?
Roots and blades,
I think
always
that's
sharp.
everything.
All's well that ends. Not as bad as it could have.
Lee and Roland would never admit it, but they'd take an arrow for the other. Also stab each other. Not sure what'll come first. Thanks for cutting in. There might have been more than words if you hadn't.
Why, hello there, sweetness.
My thunder wave will make quick work of any goblin. Just you wait.
Those goblins will rue the day they chose to tangle with this grove. You and I will do some good here. I can feel it.
You! Saw you fighting those slimy bastards. Fancy a bowl? Best to fill your belly now, while we still can.
Oh, well, I'm not gonna say no. Reminds me of home.
You've been on hard times too, huh? Look in your eyes says otherwise. Here, have more. We'll need every bit of strength to make it to Baldur's Gate. Trust me. Where's that old bucket?
Ooh, not yes.
Ah, if it isn't the talk of the camp. Thank goodness you came along when you... Oh! There isn't a bit of colour in those cheeks, Petal. Are you hurt? Cold? Feverish? Auntie Ethel will sort you out. I've lotions and potions galore. Oh, nothing as fancy as that. But I come from a long line of women with a dab hand at such things. Aha! You take a sup at that and you'll feel right as rain, sweetie.
What's
Oh, it's
that?
just a healing potion, nothing fancy. Here. You just look like you might need a pick-me-up. I'm sorry to go on about it, but are you all right? You're looking awful peaky. Oh, stop! Even on a good day, half the camp acts like a bunch of screaming brats. I'm tempted to smack them all on the backside and tell them to kiss and make up. Not that they'd listen to little old me. Anyway, do you need anything? I have a few odds and ends for sale.
What harm? Let's see.
Hey, bother. Take care now, sweetie.
That's neat. Ooh, rat, come here. Let me talk to you. I will attempt to calm the creature. Don't fail me now. Ooh, nice.
The rat's eyes soften as he emits a pained squeak. You realize the source of his discomfort. One of his front teeth is chipped. Gluttony. The rat squeaks in interest. With an enthusiastic chitter, he urges you to follow.
Okay, I guess we're following the rat. Oh, I can't get in there, it's locked. How would I? Don't we have a spell for that?
I applaud your taste.
Yes, of course.
I guess I didn't get it.
All right, what now?
You're an idiot.
Well, we know where to go later.
Right.
God, this is boring in here. I'm waiting on someone and you aren't him. Do you mind?
Poison their blades.
Good to be back behind the walls, have to say. For as long as that lasts. Don't make me hurt you, boy.
If it ain't the fearless Goblin Slayer, you sure you want to be seen with me? I ain't exactly popular with this lot. Please. A good sword will get you farther than honor any day. What do you want, anyway? I ain't local. I knew the fella in charge, but barely said 2 words to the devil's swarm in his place. You're out of luck. Alcin, druid who runs this place, knew his stuff. But he ain't here anymore. Think he's got an apprentice running around somewheres, though. Nadine, Natalie, something like that. We've got a contract to track down some relic, and he wanted in on the job. Eyes lit up when he heard about it. Didn't work out, though. Goblins got him when we were turning tail. He's either digging latrines or boiling in a cookpot by now. Job's all yours, if you got a death wish. There's a wizard in Baldur's Gate that'll pay gobloads for a relic, supposedly buried round these parts. But gold ain't any use if you're too cold to spend it. It's called the Night Song. Supposed to be hidden under the temple where the goblins jumped us. I'd give you the map and wish you a happy funeral, but my mate Brian kept hold of it like his own Todger. Goblins made short of the fat old chunk. All I've got's the contract. It'll show you where we turn back, if you feel like dying. Don't thank me. I'll be well on my way to Baldur's Gate when you die.
Who are you?
And we'll have a dog, right?
They don't allow them in Baldur's Gate. Cats, though?
A little orange cat. And a house with a little door so that it can come and go as it pleases.
And a high fence to keep eavesdroppers out.
Well, maybe you shouldn't have the ladder down, you know?
Thanks. I suppose we'll all need it.
What about you? Big plans for when you get to the city?
We've had enough rough to last us a good long while.
Good luck to you then. And wish us some, too.
Anyways. Oh, what's this? Stone door.
Get back, kid.
I already told you I don't have it! How
Yeah.
stupid are you?
Damn goblins.
Oh, you were outside the gates.
Oh, I was just gonna let it fall off, stick it in my satchel.
Oh, fucking smart
Ain't
ass,
letting
aren't you?
anyone here near me. They all sat and watched while Zevlor near got us killed. Oh, very gracious of you. We expected a soft job. Something to test the new lad, maybe, but not a bloody goblin nest. Most would have turned tail at the sight, but not Liam, no. He charged him, the stupid bastard.
Guessing that didn't go well, did it?
Nah. He must have thought we were following. Always the optimist was Liam. Hope they cut him down quick before he saw we were gone. Small mercies.
Alright, looks like I was gonna do. Can't read it. What's up here? Who are you?
Give it back! Only gonna ask you one more time, boy. Hand over my locket.
I don't have your ugly locket. I never seen it before.
Hand it over or I'll slap the teeth out of your head! You threatening me?
Beat it 10, beat it 10, beat it 10. Fuck. Just barely. Come on, mate. Do it again. Do it again. Okay, much better.
You don't understand. The kid stole my locket. He... Oh, the hell's with this? These little devils get away with everything because of coddling bastards like you. You'll get yours someday. I hope I get to see it.
Maybe you will, but personally, I doubt it. See you around.
True.
We've known enough grief this 10-day traveler. Don't be the cause of more.
Can't keep goblins out forever. This is no fortress and we're no warriors.
Loop.
It must be time by now.
Die, no helping it. We're exposed now.
Everyone needs to try and see something.
It's a lot quieter in here. Good roll. Oh, somebody owns this. Oh, of course, the person standing right here.
You're the one who helped at the gate. Glad to have another sword. We might need it.
Have you spoken to Korga? What is it? There's the first druid Halsin. This is his grove. Was, I should say. He should have returned with the adventurers. Cowards left him behind. Try his apprentice, Nettie. You'll find her in the druid's circle. We are refugees from Elturel. We took shelter here after gnolls and goblins attacked us on the road. We were bound for Baldur's Gate, and it was too late to turn back. Elturel had no place for tieflings after the descent. I'm surprised you haven't heard of it. The High Overseer, our Grand Protector, signed a pact with devils. It dragged Elturel straight to hell. Lucky for us, a group of adventurers found a way to bring the city back.
Ah, good for them.
Afterwards, people looked at us and just saw devilkin. No different from the druids here, really. Some artifact Aradin was hunting. I don't know any more than that, and I don't want to. This grove is poorer for losing Halsin, but I have my own people's concerns to look to.
Understandable.
No word from the scouts yet?
No, sir. But if there's a clear path past those goblins, they'll find it.
Yes, of course.
Here? Ah. What's up here?
Goblins knows. So many ways to die.
Oh, look.
Used to think the goblins would kill us the second we set foot outside. But after hearing what you did at the gate, well, I still think they'll kill us. But at least we can put up a fight. There's optimism, and then there's stupid, hun. Plenty of us fell to monsters already. I don't see the rest of us lasting long out there. But if you're so sure we will, why not put a little gold on the line? Excellent. And since I ain't one to leave a debt unpaid, that means we're destined to meet in Baldur's Gate. Looking forward to it.
If she lives.
So many ways to die.
Oh, nothing up here. Oh well. Here. Yeah, everything is just over there. Let's go back in. I don't care. Taking the damage. Took it a while.
We should be getting drunk at least. It's no fun waiting for death sober.
Not everyone subscribes to what is mine is yours, it seems.
I was just looking. Quickly, yes. Makeshift prison.
You ain't gonna shoot me. Your hands are shaking.
Put it down. She can't fight back.
That's the point. Get out of the way!
She didn't kill your brother, Arka. You're better than this.
Shoot before you lose your nerve, Tiefling. If you ever had it to begin with.
May I think of a thing?
I didn't ask for you to say a damn thing! Keep out of it! Looks like the Absolute sent me a protector. You're gonna kill him too? You, move!
Don't
I wish you weren't. I really do. Damn you. Damn it! Why do you care if a goblin lives or dies? Can't say I understand that. Not sure I want to.
It's a paladin thing.
It's all right,
honestly.
Arca. Let's go.
Even your cages are boring. Ain't sure why you're protecting me. Don't care neither. It's too late to make friends, warg meat. My tribe's coming. They're gonna burn this pretty place for the glory of the Absolute and hang you by your guts. Goddess. We're burning her name across the face of the world, we are. The Absolute is gold from the sky, she is. The blessing in the storm and the storm itself.
Have any holy literature on you?
My tribe can tell you everything there is to know. Absolute bless one of our own. Priestess Gut. Got a whole lab set up. Cooks up potions that fix our lads, no matter how much of a beating they take. Could probably stick your head back on if someone was to chop it off. Mighty booyog. Get me out of here, and I'll tell you where to find her. Deal? Suit yourself. Looking forward to seeing what your innards look like.
Oh, they're not that.
I'm gonna bite the heads off your kid. Dogs!
What's over here?
Feels like we're all waiting to die.
Running out of time, warg meat. My family will be here soon. Let me out! You need me. Get me out of here, and I'll tell them what a good friend you are.
We'll come back.
Suit yourself. Sorry, every last one of you.
Over here.
He stares right past you, as if you're invisible. Or boring. You seem nothing out of the ordinary. When you turn back, there's no trace of the child.
Motherfucker. This little gremlin. I've been duped by a child.
Hold out your hand, mister. Let me show you something. Go on. Take this ring. It's lucky. Call it. Heads or tails?
Tails.
Tails it is! See? That's the kind of luck you get from one of my lucky rings. I've got more where that came from. Real cheap, too. Interested? Okay, fair. Let's go again. Heads or tails? Call it.
Heads this time.
Heads it is!
There. Happy? Hey, hold on, you gotta pay for that. You got it. One sec. That's what I got.
Did he just bloody pocket the damn thing? Being really invisible. Ring is nothing. Oh, shovel that.
You bought some.
You suddenly feel something moving against your back and turn.
Well, this can go well. Oh, hey, it did.
You see her hand in your bags and the shame in her heart.
I got an achievement. Nice.
I can't do this anymore, Mattis. I'm sorry. Hey, you here to trade or? Yeah, I know. I was standing right here telling her to rob you. Fine. I'm not so good at counting, but I think any percentage of 0 is 0. Look, you caught her. Good for you. You aren't a chump like everyone else around here. Now, do me a favor. Make room for the chumps.
Oh, I get to watch this. Ah, no. Oh well.
Please, let us through.
It is forbidden.
We'll come back to this. I need to go make camp, call it a night.
Make haste. I would have words with you.
Who the hell's speaking to me? Oh, Withers. Yeah, let's see what he wants.
We meet again, as predicted. I shall be here in thy camp for whenever thou hast need of my services.
That's a be rude, but what are
There
you?
are many answers to that question. None are important.
Okay. Let's see if we can. I think it had 20? Fair enough. Fair enough. Ah. Oh my
There
god.
is a great divine energy indeed, but the source is unclear.
Beyond mortal realms, there doth exist an amalgamation of spirits akin to thine own, ensnared by the treacherous cult of the Absolute, felled in its name. They bear great discontentment with their destiny. For a mere pittance of coin, I might summon the worthiest among them to lend aid to thy undertaking.
Can I trust these mates?
Suspicion always haunts the guilty mind. My services are all that I can proffer thee. What thou wilt do with them is for thee to undertake. Most willingly, forsooth. Their passions doth run deep for what hath been wrought upon them. Should thou or any of thy compatriots perish, I will cleave soul to body once more.
Oh, really? You can resurrect.
Because it is my calling. There is little else to explain. A matter of coin.
200? Yeah. Oh, I can change my class.
Very well. Fate, spin. Dost thou require a new ally? Or mayhaps a resurrection instead?
Cool. Anyways, let's see what everyone... Let's see if anyone needs to talk.
So, we're traveling with the famed Blade of Frontiers. I feel safer already.
Sarcasm. I got stuff. Yeah, shame it looks fucking horrendous.
The Blade of Frontiers. Let's hope Will lives up to his name. We'll need all the help we can get.
Okay. Oh, cool. Okay. That's cool. What's all this?
I've known a few warlocks in my time. Talented, of course, though sometimes too eager to listen to the devils on their shoulders. Comes with the territory, unfortunately.
The Blade of Frontiers at your calling. Karlach's fires raged in Baldur's Gate before she escaped to Avernus, as my source told it. And she was planning to return. One of the archdevils Ariel's own, chaos incarnate, a devil with pure fire for a heart. I made my way to Avernus to stop her. She fled from my reach, even climbed aboard the Mind Flayer ship as it screeched through the hells. I followed in close pursuit. I can't bear to imagine the lives Karlach might be taking, the damage she might be doing. A powerful friend with a keen interest in privacy. I'm sworn to say no more.
Understandable.
All right. What else is on your mind?
Oh, it's stone.
A most vicious one, in fact. It's made from pure bloodstone, carved from the Galena Mountains just north of the Moonsea. A reminder that sometimes blood must be shed and sacrifices must be made. But that story is reserved for lifetime friends and calmer days. By all means. My father once said, one merely answers its call. So it was for me. I was hunting near the Cloakwood when I heard it. A child crying out from a lone farmstead. I found him in the fields, flanked by goblins. His mother's corpse blared into the soil next to him. I don't remember much of the battle, but I remember drying the boy's tears after. I left him with his uncles. 5 years on, and he's flourishing. If only every child was so lucky. I mourn the ones I could never save, whose cries I never heard. In the boy's tears, I finally saw the suffering wrought by the villains of the wild. The frontiers demanded a blade, and so I heeded. And it's nice to meet someone of your talents. Having a worm wriggling in my skull didn't instill much confidence in the days ahead. With you as my ally, the future looks a little less daunting. I've come to know a fair few village clerics, but none with the skill to pull these worms from our heads. From what I understand, there's a healer called Nettie in the Grove. Perhaps she's got the talent. We should pay her a visit. Make some room, and I'm all yours.
What's on your mind? I question the wisdom of that decision, but so be it. I'll be here in the meantime, idling away the hours.
And then we'll keep a starium here as well. So, yes.
Oh, darling, I'm hurt. I thought we had something special.
Please just stay here.
I guess I'll spend my evenings lounging here while you do all the hard work. It sounds awful.
Well met. That's the spirit.
The Githyanki people have a word for men like the Blade of Frontiers. Shalak. Roughly translated, idealist do-gooder. Or better yet, benevolent burden.
His confidence is an asset. His pursuit of valor, not so much.
Entirely. I was as devoted to my studies as I was to my training.
Each creche contains a Zaithisk purification device. So I learned from the writings in the Kalir Library. The library was the gift from Vlaakith herself, that we may gain total understanding. Countless scholars roam the astral sea and beyond, observing the ways of our lessers, exploring planes so distant, order turns to chaos, and cold fires rage. The planes are ever quaking, and their peoples ever shifting. The Githyanki possess an eternity of knowledge. Yet we still collect more. Infinities upon infinities. I expect I am your first. I suppose I am as alien to you as you are to me. I know of your kind, but I do not often encounter them. That large, fleshy nose of yours looks like a mistake.
Come on, it's not that large.
Decadent, then. Lacking in economy. Like so much of this world and its undisciplined people.
This woman.
I understand much beyond your comprehension. More to the point, I know the cure for our condition. It is imperative we locate a creche. You do well to observe more and question less.
Well, I'm the party leader, so you know.
Yes, in great detail. It starts with a fever and memory loss. Then you start to hallucinate. Your hair falls out, and you bleed from every orifice. Your bones will change form. Your jaw will split to allow room for 4 great tentacles. All skin will turn to gore and be shed to reveal new flesh underneath. Then you have ceased to exist, and a mind flayer is born. Words forged in steel. May your actions express the same metal. We must find my kind and be rid of the parasite. It's as simple as that. The first symptoms should have long since started, though. That is what puzzles me. Yes, if you give it no further thought. But anomalies lead to surprises. Bad surprises. Besides, what hasn't happened may yet come to pass.
Just a
It
ray
is
of sunshine
done.
you are. Let's open. Alright, let's call it a day. Let's make our rounds, start talking to people.
Finally, some good fortune. Come morning, we know what to do. The sooner we find this priestess gut, the better. Can't wait to get rid of this thing in my head. Head to Baldur's Gate. Someone's waiting for me. Let a girl have some secrets. Was there anything else?
Fair enough.
The same. These parasites are proving suspiciously benign. But suppose I turn. What would you do? Really? I'd just kill you.
Oh, aren't you just a real
Anyway,
sunshine?
get some rest. Try not to dream about tying me up.
Nah.
Tiring business, isn't it? All this traveling and adventuring. Why don't we take a little break, Allow ourselves a few moments of rest? Gives me a chance to talk to you about something, well, rather important. We've been on the road together for a while now, haven't we? Survived some perils, overcame some obstacles. Ever since you were kind enough to free me from that stone, I've seen you demonstrate remarkable guile and courage. The way you diffused the tension between Zevlor and Aradin. The way you stood in front of a crossbow to prevent a murder. In short, I've grown to trust you.
Oh, that's very sweet.
The reason I make a point of saying this is that I've grown confident enough to tell you something I've yet to tell another living soul. Except for my cat.
Oh, you actually have a cat?
I have this condition. Very different from the parasite we share, but just as deadly.
What's the cat's name?
The specifics are rather personal, but suffice it to say that it is a malady I've learned to live with, though not without some effort. What it comes down to is this. Every so often, I need to get my hands on a powerful magical item and absorb the weave inside. I can say no more on the matter. Not now, anyway. Just trust me when I say it's all of vital importance. It's been days since I last consumed an artifact, since before we were abducted. It's only a matter of time before my craving returns. That is why I turn to you. I need you to help me find magic items to consume. It is vital. Dare I say it? Critical. We've already done the finding. In fact, you have one in your possession.
Oh, is it a
You know
enchanted
for
item?
yourself how hard-won such an item was, and it will be no easier when even more are required to assuage my hunger. There'll be danger involved, or great cost. Splendid. Bit of boldness will serve us well. I'm sure we won't have to look very far to find what I need. Faerun overflows with magic-infused treasure. As do our packs, as a matter of fact. We've such an item already in our possession. Primed for the moment the need arises. I hope I can count on you. Go ahead. I'm listening. Your enterprising approach to my problem is most encouraging. But it is a delicate process to keep my condition stable. I do not yet need to consume an item, but keep it close by. It will not be too much longer. Think of it as tribute. The kind a king might pay to a more powerful neighbor to avoid invasion. As long as I pay, there will be peace. But should I ever stop, along comes a war.
Understandable. Have a nice day. You're pressing Y.
Tingle runs through your head and down to your feet.
Ah, there it is. That shiver. Our little brainworms have made fast friends, it would seem. How do you feel? It's natural to suffer a touch of worry, but an illithid worm should be causing more than mild anxiety. Before the illithid's unscheduled surgery, I'd felled hundreds of beasts and a fair few fiends. The tadpoles weakened me, suppressed greater talents, but beyond that, I've showed no signs of turning. No nausea, no pain, not even a hot flash.
I'm gonna turn off the HUD. Alright. There we go.
Indeed. Perhaps the worm's vat was poisoned. Perhaps we're uncommonly fit. Or perhaps the tadpoles are merely on holiday. We could conjecture all night. I suppose the why doesn't matter so much as the what next. And that answer is plain as the horns on a war devil's head. We get these things out. Let's get some rest. Dawn comes sooner than we think.
What's a war devil? Where devil?
A fine evening, don't you think? The moonlight shines warmly on us. The breeze caresses our faces. Hideous. All of it. Would that I were doing battle up there, among the tears. Look above. Watch the moon cross the sky. The tears follow behind it.
Stars.
Rocky bodies tumbling through the sea of night. One of them is my crash. Clear. Your curiosity is to be commended. Githyanki are hatched in creches all throughout realm space. Clear is one of many. It's there I first saw a Kithrak mount a red dragon. Where I slit my cousins' throats at the Vash's command. But enough of this. You are wasting your resting time. Come dawn, we resume our search for a creche.
You know, I've been thinking.
I can
reflecting on what tomorrow might bring when we meet this goblin priestess. Will she know how to bring the worm under control? Will this little adventure of ours be over?
Well, you miss me.
Why not? You've been to the Hells and back. Survived the crash. Survived everything that's followed.
Kind of.
I'm not easily impressed by people, but you're stronger than I gave you credit for.
We're not going to talk about the times I had to reload saves, but yeah, sure, we'll ride that.
A delicious thought, but the right moment. I'm sorry.
Understandable.
I need to clear my head. I'll see you later, I'm sure. Sleep tight.
Alright then. Alright. We will see you all tomorrow.